Alright, hi guys, welcome to this week's video. Today I am going to do the no brushes challenge. Basically, these will not be used today. Oh no, I have to do my full face of makeup, like my everyday sort of whatever I do makeup, using just my digits that I have on my hands. No brushes allowed in this video today, apart from what I just showed you. I don't know how I'm going to do the mascara. I don't know how I'm going to do the eyeliner. I might just do a no eyeliner look. So first things first, I haven't actually done this yet. I'm going to moisturize my face because I can't deal with it not being moisturized, okay? I don't know what it is now, but I can't live doing my face with makeup without having my face moisturized firstly. The moisturizer I'm currently using, or at least I am using at the time of filming, who knows, by the time I upload this I could be using something different. It is Simple's Day Cream, which I have actually owned for many a year, so it's probably actually not safe for me, but I'm still going to use it. Whatever. Primer I'm going to use, that I currently am using, is Mono Professional Skincare's First Defense Illuminating Primer SPF 15. I find when I'm using this, like, my face looks really dewy and shiny. It's really bizarre. You know here where you can see the general shininess? It really shines through with my foundation. I don't even have to use highlighter because this does it for me. Primer, I actually do the primer and the foundation obviously with my hand, so this doesn't feel any different yet. Doing the opposite hand task, it's incredible. I actually did way better than I thought I was going to do. I pretty much only failed doing eyeliner. The rest of it, not that bad. Even my brows didn't turn out too bad, which was astonishing because they're bad on a good day. I'm really bad at doing my brows. Now we're gonna do foundation. I feel like I should use a foundation that I don't use very often because why not? I don't want to kind of use my everyday foundation for this. Is that weird? Oh, I nearly dropped it. Should I use this one even though it's too dark for my skin? I don't know actually. Okay, I'm gonna use Lancome Taint Idol Ultra 24 Hours. I don't use this every single day, but I like it, so I've got to do this all with my hands, right? This is gonna be interesting. So let me just dab it on. I never do. I know people who do foundation like this, they dab it onto their skin. I never do it like this. It's really bizarre. Okay. Also, it looks like I feel like I'm using way too much foundation when I'm just using this. Okay, so now it's time. It's really when you don't use a brush, it's really streaky. Holy moly. But this foundation feels really soft. I don't think it has as good coverage. This is why I use brushes, because it gives you better coverage. I'm not too sure. I'm not too keen on that because it didn't really cover up what I wanted it to cover up. I'm gonna use a concealer. Again, I'm one of those people who never uses concealer, so when I'm using concealer for this, it's interesting. So I'm going to use my Maybelline New York Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. It's too orange for me, but I mean, all concealers are always a little bit too dark for me, so we shall survive on that being the case. So I'm just going to do what I usually do and... Oh wait, that's a brush. Okay, hang on, rewind. Let me just... Oh, I failed. Let me just redo that foundation. Oh, I definitely just poured way too much foundation on. Let's not use a brush, okay? So I'm not using a brush. That is the name of the challenge, Katie. Let's try that again, shall we? I don't know how anyone would have put makeup on before brushes existed. Because I'm finding like I'm not getting like the same effect. Like it's not covering. It's not doing anything in fact. It's just sort of pushing my foundation away. Like it's not doing, like it's like your hands are too hard. Does that make sense? I don't see any difference to what it was like before. Maybe you can when you watch this, but I can't. Now, how am I going to do this next stop? This next section? Because I use powder foundation. So how am I meant to apply powder foundation using fingers? Do I just have to skip this part? I don't know how to do this. So this is the palette I'm going to use. I'm going to use the middle colour. It's Hourglass's Ambient Lighting palette. So what do? Do I just like rub it and then just go like that? Do I just like wing it and just... I'm definitely not getting the right coverage for my face, but this is not normal, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that because I can't tell in this lighting if it's okay or not. So next we're gonna put eye primer on. So we're gonna use Benefit's Lemonade. Again, I use this with my fingers on a daily basis, so this is not bad for me. This is alright. This is what I know. This is easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is where it's gonna go really wrong. I might just go for a really simple eye look and just take it easy on myself and not use eyeliner. But the first colour I'm gonna use on my eyes, I'm not gonna make it easy on myself, let's be honest. I'm gonna use this like dark red colour that's got a little bit of shimmer in it. Revolution Makeup London Revolution. It's actually called Red Night, so it's this colour here. And I'm gonna use my finger. This is my middle finger because that's how cool I am. And I'm gonna dab it. Oh wow, the pigmentation on my eyes. Well, you definitely get a much more softer coverage. Oh man, it's like going underneath my eyes. Also finding it way hard to like blend it out as well. Like it's not as easy to blend. I'm going way too high up. What the hell am I doing right now? It's so hard. Oh my god. These are not even. Can you tell that? Not even? My fingers are so dirty now. Okay, let's pat. Does padding motion work? I don't know. I look like I'm a dead person now. Like it's gone all the way underneath my eyes. I made it look like I've got dark circles and everything. Not a good look. Okay, so on top of that colour, in the outer corner, I'm gonna try and use the middle colour of here from this Bright Up Your Life eyeshadow trio in the shade Peach Parfait. I'm gonna use this middle one. I don't even know. I think it's by Pop. I've never heard of this. Pop Beauty. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and use this on the outer corner of my eye. We'll see how this goes because it didn't go too well last time. Okay, so I'm gonna pat it. Pat a cake, diddle-a-dee, diddle-a-dee-doo-doo. Okay, now do the same for this side. How does anyone do this with just the hands, like, on a daily basis? I mean, I know I used to do this all the time. Like, used to do my eyeshadow with my hands before I had any brushes, when my, like, the brushes with these would go. So to go underneath the eyes, I'm gonna try and use this colour here, which is the colour Stone from the Flawless Matte palette from Revolution Makeup Revolution London. It's basically the same palette, but it's matte, but it has a little bit of different like colour combinations in it. So I'm going to try and do that underneath my eyes. I don't know what finger to use. I don't know if this is working. It might just make me look like I've got a black eye. Technically it's not a brush, but it's a pencil. So can I cheat? They didn't say anything about no pencils. So I'm gonna use a pencil because that is not a brush. So I might be cheating, but it doesn't say in the rule books anywhere. So I'm gonna use this. YOLO, I don't care if I'm getting it wrong. I'm gonna use it anyway. We're now gonna go to do the contour and blush, which I'm sort of dreading because I don't know how anyone can do this without messing up. Okay, so this is the Balm Bronzer Blush in the shade Take a Dip. It says it down there. Look how messy it is. It's disgusting. This is not meant to be used without brush. I'm also too afraid to add too much product. I'm now just going to go up here. I'm doing this. This isn't too scary. The only thing I'm more worried about, really, how are you meant to do mascara? Guys, I don't know. I'm kind of loving my blonde hair. I'm filming this in December. You guys are probably not going to see it until like what, March, May? I pre-film videos so far in advance. No one ever knows what sort of colour hair I've got, which is great. I find it hilarious because like I could be filming any of these and it could be all out of sync. I could have long hair one day and then next week I could have blonde short hair. Okay, so next we're going to use Orgasm, the multiple one thing, which is like this. Because it's not that evil to use. It's not that bad. My skin feels so soft, and it's because I've been doing this like 3 times, and so I've got lots of moisturizer on it and things. Okay, I'm gonna also do my highlight now because get out of the way. Colourpop's Monster Super Shock Cheek. It only really shows up really well when you use your fingers anyway. Look at that, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I usually do this with my fingers anyway, like a fur highlighter with fingers, because it just seems to show up really well. If that makes any sense at all. Now I'll do a little bit of my nails on top of my cupid's bow, which I probably should do after I've done my lips, but I always do it before. What we've got next? We've got brows to do. So let's do my brows because they're going to be very hard to do. So I'm going to use my Barry M Brow Kit Shape and Define. I just used the middle thing in here. This is going to be another one that's going to be very, very hard to do because my finger is fatter than my brows. I don't know how on earth I'm going to like shape them, but I'm going to make them just a little bit more convenient and, I mean, a little bit more showy than they already are, I guess. I mean, I can always go back over them. Nowhere near how nicely I would usually have them, but it's doing something at least, right? I don't know how to do it, literally. Small finger. This is not working out. Oh my god. No, that's not working at all. Well, they look more filled in, so that's the main thing. So now we have got mascara. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe it on like my finger, and then I'm gonna my nose is in the way. Okay, I mean that worked a little bit. That worked a tiny tad. I mean I got some on there a little bit, so that's all that counts. Okay, now the last thing is lips. Okay, I'm gonna use Screen Siren by Topshop, which is this red colour. So I'm just going to dab it onto my finger. And now I'm just gonna rub it on. Easy. And there you go. This is my makeup using basically all my fingers apart from eyeliner, I guess. I think I did alright, you know. Again, I did not do as badly as I thought I was going to do. I would have to say the only things I'm not impressed in are really my brows. My brows are the only things that just don't look presentable. I think I'm surprised at how well like my mascara has turned out. Like, it's not the best. However, there is mascara on there, so it's not like it's bad. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, you know. Yeah, not bad. I'm pleasantly surprised in myself. So yeah, there you go. I found that pretty fun to do, you know. It was a fun challenge. I think I did alright. I think the usage of brushes is definitely the way forward, and I would not recommend doing your hands with makeup anyway, because it's like hygiene issues and like with the products you use, and yeah, I don't know, it's just not as good coverage as it is for brushes. So I would definitely say going forward, I do not resent my brushes collection. So yeah, that is it. I am gonna go, and I will see you guys next week as always. Bye!